I don't know what they're gonna do with. Like, I don't know what Blackbeard's plan is. Like the world. Like, that's such a big statement to like just say that shit casually.
What do you
to
hope
Agora
to get out of
you
these
know?
stunts? The world. They're trying to take over the world. Is like.
I mean, yeah, literally. I mean,
like
that insinuates to me that they're going after Emu, right? And so, like, you know, it'd be really cool in the end. Everybody's being like, "Oh, I don't know if Emu's gonna be the final boss or if like Blackbeard's gonna be the final boss."
If Blackbeard
like,
takes out Emu,
dude, I would love if Blackbeard takes out Emu and then Blackbeard's the real final boss, because like that would be so much more. That would be so much cooler.
That'd be pretty crazy,
because
honestly.
like I don't really even give a shit about Emu compared to Blackbeard. Like I care now because like,
we have the personal connection to Blackbeard. He's personally fucked over the characters we care about.
Right.
Well,
right.
yeah, Emu's been doing it for generations, and he's probably objectively the worst character. But
it's better to
like,
have somebody like that,
I hate
like
Blackbeard.
Right, and it's better to have like I would rather like it be that kind of person, like the king of the world, blah blah blah, like gets his head cut off by the person that wants to be king of the world, and then like that's the final battle. Like that would be so much cooler than like facing then like then like a face reveal in the end and being like, I'm Emu. Like, dude, I just like every time I hear somebody be like, like Emu's definitely gonna be the final boss because like that's the final thing in the story, you know. It's just boring. Like I don't care about Emu enough. Like it's not.
I mean, there's still time to build him up with how Oda.
There is, but he got introduced so late that wouldn't that be so much cooler?
Blackbeard.
Yeah, Blackbeard's supposed to be.
And
the
I mean,
final villain.
Blackbeard is just like in real life. He's that guy. He's that pirate.
Yeah.
Everyone knows him. He's always the villain. Like, why like make it different? Right. I'm pretty sure Oda from the beginning. It's like, yeah, Blackbeard's gonna be the final boss.
Yeah, I would imagine it'd be crazy to me if he wasn't. Like, I really want him to be the final boss, and this now like really like kind of hits that home for me. I mean, I'm sure Emu will be a big, you know. Honestly, I would rather like Sabo take out Emu, or Dragon, or like, you know, if there's gonna be like a 1v1.
Nah, I want Sabo to take out Akainu, honestly.
I do too, actually. I think that Luffy's not. I don't think that Luffy's gonna fight Akainu.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. I'm glad we agree with that. I was thinking about that the other day because I watched one of Morge's videos, where he was talking about like Gear 5 being like a less serious form of fighting. But
like
I mean, no, that it like takes out tension because he like laughs a lot, and it's not as serious. Like this recent fight and some of the recent fights he's done are not as serious as like.
I think it's because we haven't gotten there yet.
Right, you're right. Like so far it's worked because we haven't gotten there, but the only one of his like future opponents that he potentially would be like that with is Blackbeard, right? And maybe Akainu. But and with Blackbeard it works because he
I mean, we saw the last time
he'll negate his devil
with
fruit
him at Impel Down.
You know,
he was just like, I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, but even with
not the time.
But even with Gear 5, you know, like he'll be all smiley and everything because that's just how like Gear 5 is. But Blackbeard can like inherently like just take that away. So like Luffy can be as serious as he was against like Crocodile Round 3 and like Rob Lucci and Katakuri. So like I think that you're right, it is coming, but like that makes me think more that like, because like all the other potential fights he could totally be goofy for. Like if it was him versus Emu, like I don't mind him like not getting that serious because there's no like real personal thing going into it for him. But Blackbeard there totally is, and Akainu is like maybe, I don't know, like I don't know how that fight,
I'm like 50-50 on there.
I don't know how that fight would work, honestly. Like I just don't think that Luffy has like that personal of a connection to Akainu besides the scar. Like I know that he's the one that like literally killed Ace, but in Luffy's mind, like that's Blackbeard's fault, you know.
Water bottle. Yeah, I agree though. I think like Akainu, like he didn't do anything personally to Luffy. He's just doing his job.
Right. Yeah, he was. Well, I mean, he kind of was. He was running over to him and being like, "You're Dragon's son. Fuck you."
Okay, fine, maybe.
But he should fight Dragon or Sabo. Like, I would love if Sabo killed him. Like
But I think that would be another cool connection. Then he fights Dragon's like adopted son in Sabo.
Yeah, I think that Akainu's either fighting Dragon or Sabo. I don't think that the big battle is gonna be against Luffy. Like Luffy might skirmish with him for a little bit, but I don't think they're gonna do like a big final takedown of each other. We'll see. Do you think that Luffy's gonna put down Kizaru or is Sanji?
I think it's gonna be Dory and Brogy.
Kizaru?
Yeah.
Damn. They gotta go on the top 30 for sure.
Dude, honestly though, Lucci's kind of got to go up for me. Like
I told you, Lucci was up there, bro. You downplayed Lucci.
I did downplay Lucci because he looked like a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, he's just clashing with Zoro for a little while. It's not that big of a deal.
A weakened Zoro, of course. After
It's not a weakened Zoro. If anything, this is a weekend Lucci because they just beat the shit out of him like yesterday.
No, but Zoro was taking a beating also. Like he was fighting the Seraphim too.
Yeah, but he wasn't taking a beating. He was just clashing.
Yeah, but they were all sweating. They were like
they were all sweating is not the same as Lucci got his head impounded by Gear 5 Luffy. Listen, that's
but Zoro had the Grim Reaper come after him.
That was like a month ago. Yeah, so you think he still has that shit? What, they never explained that.
No, they never did that. So I'm saying it's got to come up again at some point.
I like how Jinbei is just like flying.
It's because of the
boots.
shoes.
Yeah, it's so sick. He's like a Dragon Ball character. He's just flying in the forest.
Literally. Same with Luffy. Throughout this whole chapter, he's just chilling in the air, just flying.
He loves it. Well, he can do that in Gear 5 though, no?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, so he's fine.
Dude, Luffy's crazy strong.
He is crazy.
But yeah, like
strong.
Easily light speed. Like if anyone questioned it before, like we knew this because they were all dodging light, but like this is literally the light character shooting light beams, and Sanji's like, nope, I'm faster than that.
Yeah,
shit.
definitely. So Sanji is like big confirmed faster than light speed.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a hard.
And he can go faster than this because he's not even invisible here. Because we know he can go faster to be invisible.
True, yeah, that's true. Well, he might have been invisible and then blocked it. I mean, that's how fast he moved, I guess. But
yeah, but we don't know that for sure.
Yeah, whatever. I love seeing Saturn.
Kizaru face.
Yeah, dude, I love that too. Yeah, dude, Kizaru face is so funny.
I saw that was one of the things I saw on Twitter.
Me too. Yeah, I kept seeing that, and I was like, whoa. Never seen Kizaru look like that ever.
I will say though, one of the interesting things is Van Auger like, like Katarina Devon's like they couldn't take us any further by warping, and Van Auger's like, bro, I'm not that skilled yet.
Yeah, like I wonder how far a mastered Van Auger could take him.
Yeah,
because they got to this island like that, but well, they
I'm sure
didn't.
They were off
they
the shoreline.
Yeah, they were because they had a boat. We saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess. Well, and Van Auger, I guess he's the one that like could realistically like get here like pretty quick. So he might have. I don't know if he like went back and got Katarina Devon and then like warped all the way to here. Like I wonder how much that takes out of him. I wonder how like much he could spam it.
One of the other things I forgot to mention though also is Van Auger's here. Like he just fought with Blackbeard too. Like
right, that's what I mean. Yeah, is that like,
so,
he probably warped over to did he go from there? Well, we know all these islands are like pretty close, right?
Yeah, because they all left from Wano, so they're relatively close. But
yeah, so like
So did Blackbeard get the rubbings, and then they formulated this plan, and they were like, "All right, let's go grab this."
Do you think
How
that
did they know to be here?
Do you think that they read the poneglyphs with Pudding's power already?
Probably. What? I don't see why they wouldn't.
Because Pudding's not awakened yet. Like Pudding can't. But like, do you think somehow they were like able to get it out of her?
Probably. Otherwise, wouldn't they just go for Robin also?
Right.
But I wonder if they did go for Robin, and that's why she's injured.
Maybe. Yeah.
And maybe that's what they got. Beside, like maybe they were coming for Robin initially, and then they saw Saturn and they're like, "Yo, you know what? Two birds, one stone."
Well, they said mission accomplished after this specifically, so. But
it could be something like they go for Robin initially, and then they see Saturn, and they're like, "Hey, Teach, Saturn's here," and Teach is like, yo, get that shit, and then they're like, solid, and then that's when it's like a new mission. Also,
I feel like they probably didn't attack Robin. I don't know. Like I don't feel like that's connected.
I mean,
they might
it
have
makes
she
it,
might have touched
like,
Robin somehow.
You're probably right, because then it's like, why even include the stuff with pudding at all? Like, why capture her? Why include her into the story that she can read poneglyphs?
Well, the one thing, right. Well, that can come into play like without it being the reason that Teach got her, because the other thing that it could be is that they want her devil fruit, because she has a crazy devil fruit too.
Yeah, but honestly, her devil fruit's strong, but I don't even think it's on the level of like these devil fruits.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, I'm sure we're not thinking of something that fruit can do that Teach knows, you know, like being able to rip somebody's memories out is pretty crazy. So if they're able to, like, I don't know, rip Garp's memories out, that,
And do well with that.
I don't know, like maybe they make it so that he doesn't know, maybe he thinks that they still have Kobe, and so they manipulate him and like make him do shit so that he like, lets Kobe go, but Kobe's like unbeknownst to him, like already, you know, like off the island. So like shit like that. So like that they could use Pudding's fruit to do
Maybe,
nefarious stuff. I'm just like coming up with ideas. I don't think that would be exactly it. I'm just saying that, like, I think it's more likely that they're gonna use her for the poneglyphs, and that's probably why, like, I don't think that they're involved with Robin. But I'm just saying, like, to go along with, like, if they did come here for Robin, then like,
I mean, they could also very well have just like gotten that, and since she's not awake, and been like, okay, back up, Robin,
right,
and then see where it goes. Like, Teach is pretty methodical with what he wants to do.